And oh hey YouTube, I'm back. And still waiting on...
Message from Eric Eager. Intel developed FFD show engineer for the QuickSync stuff.
Okay.
Here's his answer. Apple has a video acceleration API. That, of course, should use the QuickSync engine. Click here. The problem is, nobody's writing with the API.
Ooh.
So you said your base is to the north?
It's... Keep going southwest.
Southwest.
It's...
If you go to the tower, his tower, you just follow the coastline to the west and you'll run into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're not that far away. You're nowhere near as far away from his place as I am.
No.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how you rigged this whole chicken thing. I see the lava. What's the lava supposed to do?
That cooks them.
Alright, so on top of, behind the lava is, a set of hoppers. And those hoppers have chickens standing on top of them that those chickens drop eggs into, the hoppers. The hoppers drop the eggs down into a dispenser. That dispenser is what you see behind the half slab and the lava. So there's a clock running behind it. It's a server-friendly clock. So it'll only do a redstone pulse when there's something in the dropper. That dropper will spit it out into the half slab. So if it's an egg, it hatches the chicken on top of the half slab. The chicken's fine until it grows up. Once it grows up to a full chicken, his head touches the lava and dies, and he falls into the hopper underneath the half slab. And that puts it in the chest.
Okay, and you realize that your base is far enough from Dreads here that it remains unloaded even while he's in, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said if you want chicken, you have to go AFK for a while. I'm going to move it all later. I don't know where... I couldn't remember where spawn point was, so... But,
It's like 50 blocks east of my base.
Right. I'm going to find spawn point again later, and I'm going to move the chicken farm and build some other stuff over there on spawn point. That way it stays loaded.
Still classified as Halloween, I guess.
Yep.
Saw about it too, did you?
Yeah. See, I don't care if I was surrounded by 100 zombies, all in nano. What I hate the most is skeletons.
I hate walking through a forest and just getting an arrow to the head.
Oh, did Dread point out the double ravine?
I only saw one of them from top. I haven't been underground very much.
Oh, that one on the top is actually a double one. If you go
Nice.
down, if you go down to the bottom of it, you'll realize that this surface ravine is almost overlapping another ravine that's a subterranean one. So the bottom of the surface ravine is the ceiling of the next ravine. If you understand what I'm saying by that.
Yep.
Alright, now that I'm back into the mine shaft that I had found, and I've set it up so that I can actually get out of it this time.
Just make sure that Herobrine doesn't steal all your torches. He likes doing that.
Yeah, he may like doing that, but I like setting him on fire for giggles.
Don't do that too much, or he might take it out on your base.
Uh-huh.
Who steals torches? What?
Herobrine. You don't get the reference, do you?
Bert?
Herobrine.
Bert?
Nope.
Back during the beta days, somebody made a post about encountering this NPC PC kept showing up on their regular world, their single player, and took the name Herobrine, and how he kept sabotaging him and doing all kinds of messy stuff like that. And a couple other people started joking around and took it and said, "Yeah, he's showing up in my world too." Blah 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 blah. And they did it often enough that the joke kind of lasted. The joke really took off once Mojang decided, as their own add to the joke, that they in their patch notes during when beta was really going, that they said removed Herobrine. Everybody got a laugh out of it, but the thing kept going. So the next patch notes also included removed Herobrine. And for months and months, pretty much during all of beta, every single set of patch notes had removed Herobrine in it. So anytime something funny happens in the game, something inexplicable, a lot of players will typically blame Herobrine.
I blame Dave.
Dave is oftentimes pretty guilty, but not as guilty as Herobrine is. Although Bart is probably more of a troublemaker. As bad as Dave is, Bart is sneakier.
Bart dropped a creeper onto some random unsuspecting player's base because the creeper was going to mess up his bar.
Hey, I do it too. Don't fuck with a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to find a jungle beehive in here somewhere.
No such luck, huh?
No. Not that that all that easy to find to begin with.
What color hive is it?
Yellow. Like, it's a very, very pale yellow. Like, if you look at the underside of the jungle wood, the actual logs, it's basically that color. It has very, very good camouflage on pretty much every texture pack. So yeah, Dredd could probably point out some of those videos that have references to Herobrine.
Thaumium hoe found. That's going to be handy later.
The Thaumium equipment, like the hoes, the swords, and such, they're good to hold on to, but not use until you're ready to actually convert them.
Or at least enchant.
Yes.
Here's something that's good for making a nuclear reactor. Finding yellowite next to pitch blende.
Yeah.
Nice. I have a couple of pieces of pitch blende already.
Yeah, I've been sort of going after it. There.
Okay, I just made some bread.
Yeah.
To use my wheat farm.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for. Just remember to replant the seeds.
As long as you replant, you can pretty much take from any of the farms. Right?
Mm-hmm. Got a few more farms I'm going to do. Got a good chunk of raspberry bush.
Yeah, I've got raspberry too. I haven't seen any other. Only raspberry. So if you guys see any of the other ones, either let me know or drop some.
Grab them and plant them.
Yeah.
Well, all I've got is raspberries so far.
There's that. That's...
Once I get the first section of this castle handled, I'm probably going to start working on Thaumcraft as my first. I'm going to use the word extremely loosely in this context. Tech.
Because Thaumcraft ain't exactly technology.
No.
It's magicology. It's
That's
science.
why I said extremely loose.
It's still science.
When I was working on trying to make some torches and a bat attacked me, I just let it keep hitting me until it blew up. It was less of a headache that way.
I was using those earlier when I was playing. I let them attack me in the back of the head, and then when they explode, I'd jump and it'd like send me forward. Superman.
Come on, Mr. Skellingtons. Leave me alone. Look, if you're gonna bug me, Skeleton, get better aim at the very least.
He's shooting at you and hitting the rock below you.
No, riffing.
Complete whiff. Nice.
Continuous. Pretty insulting, actually.
Because stationary target.
Yeah. I could swear I heard an Enderman cry from inside my base.
Cry? Did you make him angry?
I didn't look at him, but I heard his wail.
They only do a wail when they're angry, right?
Yeah.
Whale call.
But I'm on the roof of my base.
And while you had been doing that, I went down to mining out some of the stuff down in the basement.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's that working out?
I breached the wall at Y21, the level with the Enderman room,
Right.
and found like 3 interconnected mine shafts. Yeah, Dennis, you go to war when you want ravines, and you come to me when you want mine shafts.
Need I remind how my first server with you guys worked?
Yeah, you were on it for about 3 minutes, and I smacked you upside the head.
Because I found a ravine with a couple of connected mine shafts.
Basically right out of the gate, yeah.
I still think that that I doubt I'll ever top that time I found the 7 interconnected ravines.
Yeah.
They have nerfed ravines in 1.7.
Oh,
Gee, I wonder why.
but I like ravines.
It's just that too many people, I think, were finding too many at once.
Yeah.
But there have been some things in some games that have been explicitly nerfed that have my fault written all over it.
Jump gate.
In the game Jumpy that he's referring to, we had a big PvP event called the Weekend of War. It was just where everybody shrugged off their normal alliances and just got put into random teams and basically duked it out. Preparing for one of the major engagements, I was in one of my typical craft, which is, it has very low direct combat capability, but it did have the ability to carry 2 missiles. Missiles didn't really have any size restrictions, so you could have one of any size at the time hooked up to the ship. So my little ship ended up having these nukes attached to them. And these are not guided missiles. You basically have to lock on and fire on a line of sight. But they have AoE blast.
Yes, the Nuclear Ranger. Fun times.
So because of my shenanigans during that Weekend of War, in the next patch, they introduced 2 things. They introduced the missile sizing, so that missiles have to be of certain size, or can only fit certain size and so forth when it comes to ships. And they also... I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I can't remember what the other one was, but every aspect of what they did
That
read
patch.
right.
Nerf Wargiver. Yeah. Anyway, YouTube, we'll continue the story next episode. Later.